right. Let me get this. Let me get this helmet on. You guys have come to see the bucket, the spectacle. Let's get my fans activated. Just do me a favor, hit a 1 in there if you guys can hear me okay. All right.
And the bucket is on. What's going on, Relic? What's going on, you nut? Let me turn this off here, and I'm going to switch over to my camera in just a minute. Let me know if you can hear me. Yo, Bella's dad, what's going on? Let's let me switch this up. I'm going to switch to my camera. Turn my volume down. All right, good. You guys can hear me. And picture quality looks okay from that. Let me get the camera on me here. And I'm going to switch screens. And all right, so now it should switch over to you guys in about 25 seconds. Oh my God, this lag is terrible. It's like a 30-second delay here because I'm looking at my screen and it's still counting down 20 seconds. God. Oh, man. Be right back. Message is going crazy. No worries. Viewed this. I'll see you when you get back. All right. And it looks grainy. It looks like yeah, that's no good. Well, I'm going to close this down. Let's see if this works any better. Because even though you guys can see Stormtrooper-ish, it's fuzzy. Let me close that. And let's see if the chat's still going. Hopefully this will work. And if not, I don't know what else to do. Don't anything too weird. We can see you. I won't. Let me move this down. There we go. Let me get in frame here. Hold on a second. I think I'm going to need to upgrade my computer. It's going to be a tough sell to my wife. Yeah, I know, South Carolina. I don't know what else to do, man. Potato status, says Rob Mayers. I know that. Potato indeed. Yeah, I can see that it's grainy on your guys' end. I've got all my windows shut down except for 2. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need to do a different I'm gonna need to get a different system here. Mr. Popzilla, what's going on? How's the Alchemist going on here, buddy? Michael Aldridge, Brandon Ty. Looks like you're a Betamax tape. I know, man. I'm gonna have to do something about this because I do have fast upload speeds. I think it's this. And I'm almost wondering too if it happens to be. And Bella's dad, aka Phil. Let me ask you something, dude. Since you're in the chat, Bella's dad, aka Phil. When you are streaming, you have been doing straight through YouTube, right? Because I've been going through this Lightstream encoder, and even though the sound is coming through, sometimes the quality of the picture is grainy, and I see it right now on my phone, and it's really aggravating me. So yeah. But I'm glad you guys are here. I'm going to rely on you guys to kind of let me know how many are in the chat and whatnot from time to time. But as you guys saw the title to this live stream, I'm going to be talking about a couple minor channel, what do you call it? Channel updates and changes. Okay, so Bella's dad, you've just been going straight through YouTube. And I might have to try doing that too to see if this clears it up, because you know this is rather annoying. Like I know you guys could see me and everything, but it is fuzzy. And you know, there's only so long. I mean, you guys will stick around for a little bit, but you know, somebody new to the channel, they'll pop on and they'll see that and be like, oh, this is terrible quality. I'm out. Looks like I'm probably like streaming from like a third world country with this grainy quality. This is ticking me off. Guido stacking. What's going on, buddy? Thank you guys for coming over, though. The Guido raid. Heard you got reviewed today. Yeah, so viewed this. I did. That's one of the things I kind of wanted to talk about, actually. Starbuck Jeff, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Graham Stacker is here. Before I get into that review viewed this, I will run down a few of these. Let's see who else is here. Harvey Birdman is here. Pepper Tree Villa is in the house. And I'm willing to bet, even if I were to like stream mobile, that the graininess would be gone through Streamlabs OBS. Dan Keller is here. Cat Toy Lady, one of my mods. Candace is here. Ozzy Alchemist, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to my mods, please do so. It does look like Legos, right? Viewed this? God. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So Cat Toy Lady and I both got reviewed, actually. You know, I want to try one other thing. I could try something else. I could try to add a camera again and see if that clears it up. Actually, it's looking like it cleared up a little bit. No. Let's see if this works, guys. Let's see if this works. Let me delete this off of here. You guys aren't going to see me for a quick moment, but that's okay. You guys know what a Stormtrooper looks like. Let me add that. Let's see if this does anything different. Move this frame up. Send to live. Why isn't that working? Ay, 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 ay. You guys can still hear me, though? Let's see. That didn't do anything. That's bizarre. Can you guys still hear me? No. Where did he go? Got my first look at a koala tonight. You just advanced a little too, says Bautissimo. Yep, here NC says Ozzy. Okay, I don't know, man. This is frustrating. So, okay, this might help some of you guys because, you know, I've been scratching my head at the growth of my channel. Those of you that are content creators, do me a favor. I know a handful of you are at least. Put a 1 in the chat if you happen to be content creators, because, and the reason I'm asking is because some of the advice that I got tonight, I want to relay that on to you guys. So hopefully the tips that I received about my channel, maybe that can help you guys. So let me know if you guys are, just go with it, says Rob Mayers. I will, man. Thank you. Just going to roll with it, my friend. Everyone ignore the droids, they're useless. And I'm trying, Rob Mayers. I'm trying to use the force. So we got Bella's dad as a content creator. Exploring with Nug is a content creator. I know that much. Cat Toy Lady, South Carolina Hunters, Mr. Bobzilla, Ozzy, Mushroom Maiden. So a bunch of us are all content creators. Seduced, I know. Was seduced by Silver was my very first mod, by the way, guys. Starbuck, not yet. He is a 2. Okay. So here's the thing. There's been a couple things going on with my channel, and those of you that know me and have been with me for quite some time, like Bella's dad has been with me for a while, Ozzy's been with me for a very long time. Silver Trooper, I just criticized. That's okay. That's pretty good. So I was doing a lot of the silver and gold stacking videos, as you all know, and I decided to kind of veer off-road a little bit into the pop culture direction. When I did this, I watched my click-through rates start to decline, as well as the quantity of views, which was to be expected, right? Because those that originally signed up to view my show and subscribed to watch me, they knew me as a stacker, right? And that's what they wanted. They wanted silver gold stuff with the guy wearing this helmet on his head. And that's what they got. And then I decided, you know what, the information's getting a little stale. I want to kind of, you know, start talking about some pop culture stuff and change things up a little bit. And thanks for the love, Stormtrooper. No problem, Seduce, of course. And Guido stacking my homie, Mr. Bullfarts himself, is here. So yeah, guys, and if I don't see the chat right now, it's just because I want to kind of get through this story. It's rather long-winded, but I kind of want to get through this so that way it kind of gives you some context and kind of helps you guys out. So, and again, I apologize for the grainy picture quality. I truly apologize. It is really starting to tick me off, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. So anyway, as I was saying, I knew that by switching channel direction that I would probably lose some subscribers. I would lose some views because what the people have originally said subscribed to me for was for the precious metals content, not this pop culture stuff. Okay, I get that. But and then I changed my thumbnails because I felt like my thumbnails were getting a little stale. As you can see, I've got this, blue border around now, and my thumbnails kind of trying to do the, what do you call it? The branding and whatnot. So like I've got, I'm trying to do it, but there's like this little logo on the thumbnails and all that stuff. Okay. So anyway, today I was on Two Buddies live stream, and they had one of their main guys. What's going on, Mr. Exclusive? Good to see you. And John Oof Coins is here. What's going on? I'm just relaying some information I got from some channels that a channel that reviewed me. So as I was saying, so Two Buddy at the very end of the stream asked, okay, let's take one more person. And I said, oh, please, look at my channel. Give me your thoughts or whatever. So they went to my channel. The guy's name is Daniel Batal. He's very well known. He's got 20,000 subscribers. He's in tight with Nick Nimmin, Brian G. Johnson, that whole Tube Buddy crew. Okay. And so the first thing he did is he went on to he brought up my channel to everybody, and he complimented me on my channel art. He said that my banner was very clear cut. He could see what it is that my channel was all about. It's about Star Wars and pop culture. He liked that I only had the subscribe button on the channel art. So if any of you have links on your channel art, it's advised from these gurus that you don't have any links on your channel art, especially if you're trying to grow your channel and you're a smaller channel like most of us in this room. Because your goal is to get people on the platform of YouTube and to watch your channel and stay on your channel, not to be clicking off elsewhere, clicking on your Instagram or your Twitter. So the only button I have on my channel art, which is what they liked, was the subscribe button. And furthermore, those of you that know my channel, I've got that arrow pointing down that says, press this button to fire the super laser. In parentheses says subscribe now. So he said he liked that too, that it's like, hey, push this button. He liked that. He liked that I had my feature video and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, here's where I got critiqued. And I wouldn't necessarily say he slammed me, but he did offer some criticism that is something that I kind of already knew. And the one thing that he did say was that my thumbnails, especially my most recent ones, the last 5 or 6, if you look at them, they kind of all look the same, right? And I just changed some today. It's got the galaxy, and I would pull it up on my screen, but being that the quality is so piss poor right now, I'm not even going to bother with it. But it's kind of like the same image. I got rid of that old like red theater marquee with the lights, and then like there's me on the side doing this or whatever. So I still am there doing this, but I changed the galaxy background now. I still got this blue border around it. And then I changed the font from like 4 colors of font, yellow, pink, blue. I changed it to just like blue and pink or magenta for Stacking Stormtrooper show, whatever. And then whatever the title is of the stream or the topic that night is in white. So it looks better. But the thing is, it looks all the same. So what you guys got to make sure that what you're doing is making sure that all of your thumbnails, regardless if they're your live streams or whatever, that you got to change them up. I don't know if I'm going to go back and change mine out or not, but I'm going to just keep it at it as is for now. But going forward, I'm going to change some of the stuff. So I found a whole bunch of other pictures of me in my Stormtrooper gear, different poses and stuff. Some with me with like the E11 blaster, some just standing there, like all different poses. So I'm going to throw those in there, change it up or whatever. And I'm going to continue to throw in whatever the topic is of the evening in there to change it. The other thing that they said is that my titles need to be a little bit more enticing, right? So you guys know me as Stacking Stormtrooper. And again, I apologize. I'm ignoring the chat. I'm almost done with the story and I'll hop back into the chat. You guys know me as the Stacking Stormtrooper, but some random person off the street just going onto YouTube and they come across me. They're like, what the hell is this stacking Stormtrooper, whatever, and moving right along, right? Won't pay any attention to it. And the titles. So in my titles, it says like stacking Stormtrooper for a bunch of different things. You know, so for my live streams, it says the Stacking Stormtrooper Show, episode 26, the Stacking Stormtrooper Show, episode 23, and then whatever the topic is after that. What I can do is front load the topic. So what was it? Tuesday night, Wednesday night, we were talking about Stand By Me for about 2 minutes. I would say, you know, Stand By Me, top 80s adventure movies, Stacking Stormtrooper Show, something like that. But basically, the point of the matter is that nobody is necessarily searching Stacking Stormtrooper on YouTube. So I need to make sure that I'm changing my title. So basically, what I can give to you guys, those of you that have complimented me on my channel, it's always a work in progress. So thumbnails need to always be unique, or at least changed up enough, so that way people just hopping onto the channel are you know, seeing a differentiation there, and the titles have to be a little bit more enticing. They got to be more searchable. All right, let me jump into the into the chat. Exploring with Nug says, Panda, just saying Stormtrooper animals. Dude, there's skunk, you've got zebra, you've got raccoon, you've got man, the other black and white animal. I have a whole bunch of different ones. But yeah, so guys, I apologize. Yankee Stacking, what's going on, dude? 32 watching says viewed this. 25, don't forget. Hey, thank you so much, viewed this, for the reminder there of everybody. Giga says Yankee. Before I try to pull Yankee up here, and Yankee, are you able to hop on? Right now, my picture quality, as you can see, is a little bit lacking. But I'm gonna actually, it looks a little bit clearer. It looks like my complexion cleared up a little bit. Let me know if you can hop on, Yankee Stacking, and then I will try to email you a link to get you up here. World Stalkers in the house. Again, let me jump back into the chat, guys. I apologize. I was trying to convey to you some of the tips that I got, so hopefully it helps you guys. So we got blended whiskey. We got everything. X-Carve, what's going on? Let's see here. Silver Trooper, who critiqued me? Tube Buddy. Tube Buddy critiqued my channel, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be worse. E11 Blaster says, Silver Trooper, the Panda Troopers are on Endor, those dumb little Ewoks. The camera got better, says Brandon Ty. Good. Yankee Stacking's in the house. Giga. Yankee Stacking, are you still here? Because if you can you email me the link. Yep. All right. I am also with the delay here. All right. So I copied the invite link. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to invite Yankee up here because I want to. This actually is a perfect segue into the next topic that I want to talk about, and that is my schedule. Just bear with me, guys. I got to get Yankee on up here. Open up my Gmail. But yeah, it looks much better, says Popzilla. I mean, it's going to go back and forth. I'm operating on a Chromebook. So, unfortunately, the way this is going with the bandwidth and all that other crap, I don't know the technical lingo, jargon stuff. Yankee, it's coming, bro. It just, everything's opening up slowly. Send. Okay, Yankee, it looks like it's sent. So check. And now it's back to fuzzy, I know. I apologize, guys. TubeBuddy is an add-on. Yeah, thanks everything, X-Car, for telling them. Yeah, TubeBuddy definitely helps. It helps you with your search key terms and everything. Nick Nimmin is the largest channel for TubeBuddy. So you definitely want to check out Nick Nimmin. He's reviewed my channel once also. Daniel Batal, he's about 20,000 subscribers. Nick Nimmin is about 415,000 subscribers. Yeah. And Nick Nimmin is subscribed to my channel. That's the single most largest YouTuber that I know of that's subscribed to my channel. He's got about 420,000 subscribers. Are you hardwired to your router? I'm not. Video call-in show. I might have to do something. I'm like I said, I'm on my Chromebook. So I'm gonna have to change this up. It used to not do this when I had Hangouts, actually, video call in show. This is starting to be an issue. Lee the Nerd must be cooking cheap pizza right now. Yankee, let me know if you got it because I sent you the link. Let me close this. Otherwise, I can't. Let me close that out. Once I open that other window too. Still in Cirque, what's going on, buddy? What is going on? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in here. He was the first guy who reviewed my channel, says Exploring with Nug. Yeah, so again, guys, the picture quality, it comes in and out for whatever reason. I think it's because I am on my Chromebook and I'm using Lightstream, so I don't know if it's either because it's through Lightstream, because those of you that have been to my streams, you know it's never been this way. And I was planning on having Yankee on here. I sent him the link. I don't know if he's gotten it, and I had to close down the window. Video calling show says Ethernet connection to your router helps a lot. I think I'm going to have to do that, dude, to be honest with you. Although I don't think Chromebooks don't have that, what do you call it? That connection, that cable, the Ethernet cable thing. I'd love for you to review my channel and tell me what I need to do to make it better. Says South Carolina Rail Colors, bro. I'm flattered that you would ask me. I could give you some ideas. What? Viewed this and saying review mine too, please. I'm flattered you guys are even asking me that, but clearly I need work of my own. I mean, look at my picture quality. You will need a dongle. Okay. I think I might do that, Jim. I'm gonna write it down, a dongle, and I'll have to go get this dongle. Hey, Jim, you better not be screwing with me, by the way, and making up these weird words, because I'm gonna go to like Best Buy. I'm like, hey, can you guys point me in the direction of your dongle? I need your finest dongle. And they'll be like, excuse me, sir? You know, your dongle. I gotta see your Where's your dongles? Can I see your dongles? I want to get a good dongle so I can hook up my computer to the interwebs. So just show me where the dongles are. Review me. Stormy says video call and show. What are you guys talking about? Review you. You guys are at my level. Why do you tell me to review you? You guys are like me. I'm not any bigger than you. I'll give you guys like ideas. You know what I mean? But I'm open to criticisms myself. All right, I'm just going to write down South Carolina. Viewed this, unless you guys are messing with me, and video call-in show. I'm not much bigger than you. You know what I mean? I only have 1,200 subscribers. You guys are right there with me. Looks like I got Yankee. Hold on one second, guys. Let me get this guy. Yo. You there? All right, I'm going to try to add you in here. Clearly my well, I'm going to like, do you have it black? I can't yeah, just leave it black. I have no capability of changing it. So if you just leave it black, it's fine. So let me try to add you into here. Let's see if this works. God, my quality is pretty piss poor here. I'm just, I know. If I try to tell my wife, though, here, let me see. Let me send to live. Let's see if this works.
We're on standby. Okay.
It says update successful. Maybe if you can have little stacks or somebody say something, Yank.
I hope your day is a-okay.
All right, I'm typing in the chat too to see if they can hear you. Say something again.
All right, it looks like we're both on standby. That's what it says at the top right-hand corner.
Huh. Let's see. We hear you, but not Yankee, says Silver Trooper.
Interesting.
Because I added your mic in.
Okay, you can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
All right.
What is this? Yeah, I can hear you, and I added you into the scene.
That's strange.
Very. Let me see if I do this. So, guys, I'm trying to get Yankee on here because he's talking to my ear. Let me try one more thing.
We're learning.
Oh, they say they can hear you.
Oh, great.
Okay, both live. We hear you both. Okay, so guys,
Wait a minute.
perfect.
Is that Terry that's saying that?
No, it's not. She's not here. Do you know what the problem is too, guys? That they can't hear me is because I'm also like a 20-second lag at least.
Oh.
And you saw my internet speed. I have very fast internet speed.
You sure do.
It's obviously the Chromebook, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Gotta be.
Gotta get a real computer.
I need to. So before we jump into what we were going to talk about, Yankee, I just wanted to finish up one thought that I had with some. So a few of the guys in here, some of my newer buddies in here, Video Collins show, and viewed this. And South Carolina Relic Hunters, I mean, he's been with me for a while, but they're asking me to review their channels, even though they're the same size as me. But so what I was saying to you guys is that I'll email you because I have all of your email addresses, and I'll just email you a couple of my thoughts just as as one of your peers, because I am no expert by any means. And I'll be completely 100% blunt and honest with you guys about what I think about your channels, and I would hope that you would do the same for me. So yeah, I will email you guys, and I am honored that you are even asking me for my thoughts. So with that said, watching this show on Dongle Vision says viewed this, and Jim is saying it's quite possibly your wireless too. Yeah, no, Video Collins show, actually Yankee Stacking, who's on with me right now, even though you can't see his window because his camera's hidden right now. But he's an IT guy, and he had me run a couple internet speed tests, and he was amazed by the speed of my internet. It's just that I have a crappy little Chromebook, and it's time for me to do an upgrade. So the part of this is, though, I got to sell it to the wife. But anyway, so that's a
big deal, dude.
That's a hard sell. That's a hard sell. That's why I need to kind of get monetized, and maybe I can start bringing in the funds that way. But enough of that stuff, guys. I'm excited. Let's see here. Let's see. Hold on. Viewed this says, please do. I just loaded a video on how you can promote yourself for free on my channel. Let me know thoughts on that too. Absolutely, viewed this. I will. Make sure you tell me that mine sucks. Says Video Collins show. Dude, your show isn't bad, man. Oh man. And by the way, too, quick shout outs for some of the people that are in the chat. And if I forget some of you, or I skip over some of you, don't take it personally. And I do have some newer people in the chat, so I appreciate all of you that are here. Basically, what I am, or what is my whole shtick, I'm a 40-year-old guy that wears a bucket on his head, and I do videos about pop culture from the 80s to today. But we've got, Barbara Severson is here. Good to see you. And I was going to say, for all of you guys here, you got to check out Viewed This. You also have to check out Video Collins Show. Both channels are great platforms for you guys to kind of get your channel out there, get a little bit more exposure. We've got my favorite turd in the whole wide world, Precious Metals Updates, is here. But so Yankee Stacking, who is here, even though on your screen, guys, he's like the Phantom Menace. You can't see him. He was basically the guy that mentored me at the very beginning. I see something on your. So I don't know if that's going to update though on the little camera here below. I don't know.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But Yankee was basically a big mentor for me. Helped me kind of get my show up and running, my channel. Took me under his wing, taught me how to live stream, all that stuff. And so I'm very happy to have him here. And now look at me. Look at me go with my fuzzy picture quality.
That's fine. I like what you're doing though with Lightstream. I'm impressed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
That's
it.
cool.
It'll look
Better than
so much
Hangouts.
better once it is better than Hangouts. It is. That goes to show that change is good. But what I do want to say, guys, is that one of the things tonight that I wanted to talk about is my live stream schedule. As you know, I've been going every Tuesday and Thursday night since I've started. And I do my streams 8:30 p.m. Eastern. But we have a big announcement. Yankee, why don't you share with everybody what it is that you are doing with your Coast to Coast?
Well, we're going to start doing Coast to Coast on a new night. It's going to be on Thursday. So a week from tonight, we're going to go live with a
August 8th?
special. That's right, August 8th, with a special reboot of Coast to Coast. We're going to change up a lot of things, and we're really excited about it. Silver Dragons and I have been working hard to get it to be absolutely lit. Little Stacks heard me on that one. Oh, well, it's going to be amazing. And we are going to do, to kick off this reboot, what we're calling the Gigagaw.
The Gigagaw.
Yeah,
and from what I understand, yeah, I mean, I already know I donated some to this. I know you've gotten other donations. And the word giga is not even doing it any justice.
Well, it's definitely bigger than mega, that's for sure.
It's bigger than mega.
I am just stunned. In fact, I just did a teaser video right before I jumped on, and I'm going to be dropping it soon, and it will give you a taste of what's coming. But it's all over the map. If you like anything to do with precious metals, you're going to find something in here that you absolutely love.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And
it's huge.
Thursday. It's mega. It's mega giga.
It's giga, man. I cannot believe how much I'm looking at right now. It just goes on and on and on, and I can't wait.
You better make sure you keep counting it every day, because Little Stacks, we've seen what he can do with his hands there.
He's quick.
Disappears.
He's
one of Fagan's boys from Oliver Twist.
Fagan's boys.
One of Fagan's boys. He's walking around singing, "You got to pick a pocket or two."
We're super excited though. This is going to be fun, and it is on Thursday. So
because of Thursday, yeah. So the long and the short of it is that I can't compete with the audience that Yankee and Dragons combined will pull. So I'm going to be moving my night to Wednesday night and Tuesday night. And even though I know there's another big channel out there who typically streams on Wednesday nights, I'm not concerned about that, because I don't find that many people in my circle that overlaps in Yankee and Dragon circle are necessarily there. I'm not too worried about that. I just don't want to have to, for either of us to be pulling from each other's audiences. So I said, Yankee, I don't own Thursday. You do what you want.
Nobody owns any day, right? Stormy, nobody owns any day. You're very nice to do that, though. In fact, we only do it every other week. So.
Correct. So on the off weeks, I will probably stream on Thursday as well. So I'm looking at maybe doing a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday thing. Wow. Well, every other Thursday. Man, so that's it's a lot of streaming, but you know why I'm doing this. You and I have spoken about this.
Sure.
And those of you that are in the chat, what's this say here? You got merch. Nice. I'm going to check that out. Yeah, Mr. Exclusive. I do have some merchandise there, and the prices have been reduced significantly to where I really don't make any profit.
Way.
Oh,
wow.
Dude, because how it works with Teespring, for those of you that don't know Teespring, a lot of the YouTube channel creators use Teespring because they're a drop shipper. And so you basically, they have their minimum costs for each item. That money then covers their vendors that they outsource the printing to. And whatever the creator puts on top of that that's the profit. And being that I'm a smaller channel, I just want to get my brand out there. I basically lowered the price to where I'm really not making any profit whatsoever. It's like $1 a t-shirt or something. It's something minimal, minuscule. But going back, what were we saying, Yankee? Oh, so yeah, the lot of streaming. It's because
a lot of streaming.
A lot of streaming. It's because I want to hit the 4,000 hours prior to my 12-month time period. Mm-hmm. Those of you that know about monetization, you need to have 1,000 subscribers. You need to hit 4,000 hours of watch time within a 12-month period.
You'll do that. You're going to do that so fast, dude. You are exploding, man. Hit every. Is there? I don't see the chat in this light stream, but I'm assuming it's full. How many people do you got on right now?
Actually, that's a good question, guys. How many people are on right now? I could close out my. Let's see here. 25 right now.
That's great. Smash 25. The like for Stormy. He does a phenomenal job. I know how much you commit to this, man. You're all in, and I really applaud you for it.
Thank you.
Fantastic channel. And I'm going to have to split soon, but I want everybody to remember it's Thursday, August 8th. Put the little ones to bed early. Tell the mother-in-law she can pick another day to come over. Rearrange your sock drawer another night. You're not going to want to miss the Gigaga.
And before you run off, Lake House Beach is here. What's going on, bro? Before you run off, Yankee.
Yep.
Is it going to be on Dragon's channel?
Absolutely. It's going to be on Silver Dragon's channel. It is 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on the 8th of August.
Guys, you really do want to put your calendars, mark it on your calendars, because this Gigaga is no joke.
This is huge.
It's no joke.
When you see the teaser, dude, you're gonna drop. Your jaw is gonna hit the table. Your bucket's gonna fly off your head. I cannot believe what I'm looking at right now.
My bobblehead bucket.
It's amazing, and
I'm excited.
It's gonna be so huge, and it's a reboot of Coast to Coast stacking. We're gonna change everything.
That's awesome.
So thank you very much for having me on your stream, bro.
Yeah. Anytime, you know that, you're always welcome, man.
That's great. Thank you for supporting him. Support Stacking Stormtrooper. Hit the like, subscribe if you haven't, man. This guy, you don't want to miss him. He's great.
Thanks so much, buddy.
All right, man.
All right, you take care. Say goodnight to Little Stacks for me. Give him a fist bump.
I will.
All right.
Take care, man. Bye-bye.
Right, bro. See ya. So, guys, that was none other than Yankee Stacking himself. At first, you guys probably thought that I had an upgrade to my own voice, because he definitely has that deeper voice there. A little bit better for for radio than my nasally Charlie Day type of voice there. So. We got Richo's hunting treasure here in Robin's Journey. Hey, welcome, Robin's Journey. Good to have you. Robin's Journey is new. Everybody, please welcome Robin's Journey. Robin's Journey, just in case you don't know what I'm all about, I'm a 40-year-old guy wearing a bucket on his head, and I do videos on pop culture from the 80s to today, and I also dabble in some precious metals videos as well and some collectibles, but that's basically what I'm doing here. Lake House Beach says, who is Silver Dragon's? Cat Toy Lady asks, what is level 6? Cat Toy Lady, I don't know. The long and the short of it is I really don't know. I just have Battissimo set up to kind of keep track of level 6. I guess it's just to kind of show your rank. You're not going to really necessarily get anything from it, but it's just showing like how active you are in the chat. The more active you are in the chat, the higher your rank is. Maybe if you guys hit like a certain rank or whatever, like a high level, maybe I'll give you a wrench, make you a moderator, one of those things. I'm not entirely sure. Everybody, please welcome Robin's Journey, by the way, guys. Robin's Journey, brand new. So please welcome Robin's Journey. Good to have you. Absolutely, Robin's Journey. And Michael Aldridge is here. welcoming Robin. Thank you for doing that. Graham Stacker says he can't wait. Yeah, and by the way, those of you that are new, please make sure that you check out Yankee Stacking's channel as well as Silver Dragon's channel, and you really do not want to miss what is on August 8th. I am telling you now, I have a little inkling of some of the prizes. And just because it's some of the prizes and not all, and I know what the some are, I mean, it's incredible. Really, really awesome, guys. And again, those of you that are new, I apologize for the grainy picture. I'm gonna get that fixed. I have to go get a new computer or something. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Cat Toy Lady. She says, later, Michael. Michael's out. Take care, bud. Oh, no. Cat Toy Lady's leaving. Cat Toy Lady, thank you so much for being here. Have a good night. Good to always have you. So, guys, I'm going to change my About section on my YouTube page. And it's going to say Tuesday, Wednesday nights. I'm streaming 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then every other Thursday, I'll stream when Coast to Coast is not on. Because, again, it was a strategic move on my part. If I continued to stream on Thursday, Yankee and Dragons, they were moving to Thursday. I would not stand a chance to those two. And so I have to pivot. I have to move. You know what I mean? I kind of picture it in the spirit of Shark Week. If you've seen those feedings where the great white is kind of swimming along and then the bigger great white comes along, the littler one takes off. That's what I'm doing. I'm heading out. I'm taking off, man. I can't compete with those two. So there's that. Do you always, yes, Robin's Journey? I do. If you go through all of my videos, I'm always wearing this bucket. All of my live streams, all of my videos, I'm wearing the bucket. So yeah, that's kind of my shtick here. There's that. Yeah, Robin, the bucket has fallen off before. One time, Robin, it did during a charity event that I do once a month on my buddy's channel. My bucket did come off. Man, this grainy picture is driving me nuts. I appreciate all of you guys for sticking around with me. To be 100% honest with you, if I were in your shoes and I saw that grainy picture, I would have just clicked right off. I mean, that is driving me absolutely nuts. And I don't know if I hit refresh on here. I don't want to screw anything up. You guys can still hear me okay, though? Can you guys still hear me okay? Arnie C, what's going on, dude? It's been a long time. I feel like a long time in YouTube years is like a week. That's like years. He's 60 at Robin's Journey. Where? How old are you again? He's 60. He says, Michael. I'm not 60. Not yet. Jeez, come on now. Robin's Journey, I am 40 years old. I just turned 40 on July 4th. Yeah, he says I'm 60. Michael, you donkey. Oh, man. But by the way, guys, okay, good. At least I sound okay. I mean, the audio is coming through. The picture is dog crap. I did buy, though, the Marvel series. Oh, and you guys saw Provident announce the next dragon in its release. The Norse dragon. I had to get that. Hopefully my wife isn't listening. I'm just like double checking if she's back there, because I have to kind of shout while I'm wearing this bucket, and I don't want her hearing that I bought all of those the Marvel series. So I got all 6, and Spidey is on its way. Guido secured it for me. Popped in before meeting Arnie C. Okay, cool, man. Take it easy, dude. How do you drink, says Robin's Journey. I don't. Robin's Journey, when I am streaming, I pretty much keep on going. Like the Energizer Bunny. Although I can do, I can switch screens. In fact, why don't I do this real quick and see this? I could do this thing here. Ugnaughts are cleaning the bucket, no webcam, and I usually take off the helmet, make a couple adjustments, scratch my hair or whatever, take a couple sips of water, stuff like that. But and also right now I'm a little bit delayed in terms of what do you call it? Lag. On my end, I'm about 20 seconds ahead of you guys. Great. Can't wait to see them stormy. I know, Graham, and it'll be good to actually do that, because at least that will help with the stackers part of the audience of my audience. You know what I'm saying? Like I've got the pop culture people, then I've got the stackers, and then I got the people in the middle. So yeah. How do you eat? Says Robin's Journey. I don't. I could stick food. No, it'd be very difficult. I don't eat in this either. Gonna make the Chromebook crash the Silver Trooper. I know, man. I got to get something else. Does the mask get hot? Says Mike Aldridge. I have. That's a question I get all the time. And Robin's Journey says, do you sweat? I've got 4 helmet fans in here. So Michael Aldridge and Robin's Journey. After my stream tonight, I highly recommend that you go check out one of my videos. It's called the Helmet Tour, because I get that question all the time, and people ask me, "What's it like inside this thing?" This is basically canon to what you guys see in the first Star Wars: A New Hope. I have the whole ensemble. I mean, I've got the armor and everything, and I made it from scratch. Cost me about $1,800, more or less, to do. But inside this helmet, like I'll do charity events and things like that, wearing this for like Make-A-Wish Foundation. But I've got 4 helmet fans inside here, and I've got 4 buttons right underneath the chin here, right? Like where you see this black vocoder, it's called, this black strip here. Right up under the chin, I've got 4 buttons that activate the fans. I've got 2 helmet fans that are, it's hard, I'm like looking at this as a mirror, that are like right over here in the cheeks, kind of, that blow up my face. I've got 1 on the left side here, and then I've got 1 in the back of my helmet. But when I'm streaming with you guys, I usually only need the front 2 over here that are just blowing up the side of my face. I've got 2 battery packs inside this helmet, and I've got a Bluetooth microphone in here as well, which when I'm wearing my Stormtrooper costume, it transmits to the chest. And inside the chest cavity, I've got an amplifier, a Bluetooth mic receiver. I've got a voice modification box that does the static bursts. It's like the real deal. He smokes. Want to hear something crazy I just found out? Yes, exploring with Nug. I want to find. I'm level 94 warlock. He's such an idiot. What does your wife think? Robin's Journey. She rolls her eyes. She thought I was nuts when I got the Stormtrooper thing to begin with. But when she saw that I do charity events, you could check it out on my website, stormtrooper.com. I have pictures of me at different charity events, wearing the outfit and everything, and she thinks that that's actually pretty cool. And then the YouTube thing, she's not a fan of, to be honest with you. She doesn't really, she's only watched a couple of my videos that have my children in it, but she really doesn't understand this whole thing. Neither does my parents or my family, or like, what the hell are you doing wearing a bucket on your head, making these videos on YouTube? And it's basically to entertain people and to talk about stuff that I want to talk about, like this stuff that nobody else wants to talk to me about in real life. So I have all of you guys. I found my platform, the people that actually want to hear. She's a C-3PO robot. Robots is like a lie. I just priced a pair of glasses that I found in the river, 420 buckaroos. That's madness. Are you gonna be able to sell it, Nug? Graham Stecker, where WS World Stalker? What did World Stalker say? I'm here. I actually have an itch in my nose. That's a little bit better. So yeah. And Robin's Journey, if you're still here, and Robin's Journey, and let's see, and Michael Aldridge. When I'm wearing the full Stormtrooper costume, I can barely move around in it. So if I have like an itch in my eye or something, I'm screwed. Like there's nothing I can do in that case. Let's see. Let's see here. Bear with me, guys. So it looks like, what do we got? 25 in the room? 25 in the room. Let's see. The other thing too, those of you that are new, you're YouTube fam. That's right. You guys are my YouTube family. I talk to you guys probably more than I talk to my own family. No, Robin's Journey, that's cool. You can ask as many questions as you want, Robin's Journey. I appreciate the questions. instead of me rambling on about God knows what, at least I can interact with you and other people. Your questions are more than welcome. And you're new and Michael Aldridge is new. So yeah, I know. Robin's Journey's like, I don't know what to make of this. This weirdo. I know. It's cool. Don't worry about it, Robin's Journey. The other thing too, Robin's Journey, Michael Aldridge, and anybody else that might be in here lurking and new to the channel, you want to also at some point right over here, you want to go to my website. And aside from the merch, you want to sign up for my newsletter, because once a month I will send out a newsletter that will talk about upcoming events that I'm doing. And I usually give away silver bullion. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I gave away a gold coin. And I do giveaways. I'm trying to find, oh heck, where the heck is it? It's hard to see anything in here, but I got some silver bullion. What's this? What is this one? Where's this one? Oh, this isn't. This isn't. It's too bad this isn't silver. Those of you that are familiar with Coming to America, this is my. I love this thing. This is what I was using when I was playing poker back in the day. I don't know if you can see it that well. Actually, you probably won't be able to because my picture quality is so crummy tonight, and my camera isn't focusing. God sakes, man. Well, anyway. It's an Eddie Murphy coin. It's from Coming to America from Zamunda. It's a prop coin that was used in the movie. Love that thing. Got it on eBay years ago. And my mic just fell out. Hold up. But Robin's Journey, Michael Aldridge, you want to sign up for my newsletter because I do some giveaways. And if you want to email me your addresses, I'd be happy to sell you some channel swag as well. Let's see. Weirdos are cool. They are. Barbara Stevenson, Robin, no worries. I'm relatively new myself. This is a wonderful family to be in. Your card protector, says Michael Aldridge. What card protector? This thing, bro? This? Your card protector. Michael Aldridge. I do have some channel swag, like a channel sticker, and I have a couple cards. The one that everybody loves is my Garbage Pail Kid. My buddy drew this of me from scratch. I don't know if you're familiar, Michael Aldridge or Robin's Journey, with Garbage Pail Kids, but this was an image taken from Atom Bomb, and my friend just did this mock-up and drew this image of me. So if you guys are interested, and it's got a little bio on the back. It's almost like a business card, because I got like my Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that down at the bottom. I think it's cooler than a business card. You know what I'm saying? Like a trading card. But if you guys want some channel swag, email me your addresses and I'd be happy to send it out to you. Show your channel cards to Silver Trooper. Mike Aldridge, you know what, dude? I have 2 children. Believe it or not, I have a wife and 2 kids. You know, somebody married me, and I actually had 2 kids. So I haven't been able to play poker in a very long time. I actually have this card of me as well. This is like the first channel card that I did. Whoops. My first channel card has a different bio. And then I got my Garbage Pail Kid. And then I have my channel sticker. So like I said, this is something that a lot of us YouTube creators do, is we send channel stickers and swag to one another. So if you guys are interested in this stuff, email me. I'd be happy to send you some. I love that card to South Carolina. Do you sleep with your mask with your wife? Robin's Journey says, Robin's Journey, if you want to know, go watch my Day in the Life video and the sequel, another Day in the Life video. But yeah, Poker Playing Us. Michael Aldridge says, let's see here. Your coin you just showed us. Poker Playing Us. Do you have long hair? Robin's Journey asks. I can't tell you. If I start describing what I look like, that gives away the mystique. That's part of the curiosity. People always tune in wanting to know, what does he look like? And I've been asked many, many times to do a face reveal. Let's see. Stormy has cool swag, says Graham Stacker. Thank you so much. Ozzy, dude, you are listen, man. Those of you that don't have Ozzy Alchemist as a moderator, you need to gobble him up as a moderator. You need to click on him. You need to subscribe to him. You need to get him as a moderator. He is one of the best, if not the best moderator. Richo, I apologize, brother. I'm just saying, I mean, this guy, he's got links at the ready. He's like all about it. Lee the Nerd, what's going on? Someone might think this is a naughty stream. Robin's Journey, I don't know. I think they tune in, Robin. I mean, they see this stuff behind me and they're probably, nope, it's just a dork. You know what I mean? They'll say, oh no, it's a geek. It's a geek stream. He looks like Hare Krishna hairstyles. Oh, he was on mine since Sal the Middle. Oh, Sal, what's going on, dude? Sal, as you can see, my picture quality is pretty piss poor tonight. Good to have you. I'm live streaming your live stream on my live stream, says Salvate Metal. I have an itch on my forehead. This is what I do sometimes. I just could just twist my helmet around. Let's see. Actually, let me just adjust the helmet real quick. Let me click to that. And I always now turn my camera away from me because of the one time I accidentally showed my face. And now I'm going to sound different to you guys because I have the helmet off. Oh, that feels so much better, though. I'm telling you. No helmet. My God. And today was a long day, too. My children, man, they are relentless when it comes to sleep. I've got a 6.5-year-old and a 4-year-old, both of them boys. And they go to bed normal time, but they are impervious to sleep. They'll get up at like 4:20 in the morning. Today they were up at 4:20 in the morning. In the morning. It's not human. Up, playing, loud, pitter-pattering of little kid feet up and down the hallway. Like, kill me now. It's like, what do I have to do to keep those kids in their beds? Nerdy Naughty stream says Robin's Journey. Lee the Nerd says, dial up. I know, dude. This is driving me nuts. You're going to scare all your views away, says Michael I. Lee the Nerd, that's a special effect shaking his helmet. Yeah, it looks like dial up. I have to have a discussion with my wife tomorrow about this. Sal, if you're still in here, bro, have you been having trouble with your internet? I mean, again, it's because I'm on a Chromebook, and that's why this is happening. So I gotta force choke them. Meat Man, that's not a bad idea. Actually, that's not a bad idea. NyQuil says video call and show, bro. I would. I'm telling you, NyQuil, Benadryl. How about one of those little what do you call it? Those guys from the Amazon jungle with the loincloths and the dart guns with the tranks in them. The trank darts go, phew, and just go bah, right in the neck, zonk them right out. How did I do that? Says Salivate Metal. How did you do what? I don't know what you're saying. How did you do what? Actually, no, what's funny, Oz, you're saying put a droid in the corridor. I found a there was like this animatronic clown during Halloween that has red eyes and is creepy looking. I wanted to put that in the hallway. So that way, if they open the door, this thing with red glowing eyes and this big evil grin was staring at them. My wife wouldn't let me do it. Discussion with his wife next time. Stream features a stormtrooper with a black eye. Dude, Sal has your live stream on his live stream. Is that for real, Doctor Who? Sal is live streaming your live stream. I didn't know that like I thought he was just playing around. Let me see here. Let's see. Let's see if he's live streaming my live stream. Why would he live stream my live stream? If that's really what he's doing. Here, let me go to my subscriptions. Let's see, 38 on his. No wonder why everybody isn't there. Oh no, they're not anymore. So anyhow, so the let me switch back here. It's like I'm doing a selfie here. So anyway, as I was saying, there you go, Stormy. Scar them for life. Make them run laps before bedtime. Video call and show. Dude, I've done so much. Man, I've gone where they've had no naps. We've done the fireworks during July 4th, and like they go to bed at like 10:30, and it will not matter. They are up at like 5 a.m. on a daily basis. It just doesn't matter, no matter what I do to them. Silver Mac, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you. Doctor Who, always good to have you here, buddy. Glad you're here, Doctor Who. And he says he was streaming it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what he was doing. I thought he was just goofing around. Let's see. Made you look, says Lee the Nerd. Winning Image Photography. What's going on? I see you on Sal's stream. So everybody, I guess he's just streaming me on Sal's stream. My shot video just haven't had time to. That's the other thing too. Gotta eat. Be back. Okay, Graham. That's the other thing too, guys. What I was trying to say earlier, and I got sidetracked when Yankee was here, and he was making the comment that I've been streaming a lot, is because I want to make sure I hit 4,000 hours of watch time prior to February 3rd. I think right now I'm about 78, 79% more or less. And it seems that for every 1 or 2 hours of live streaming that I do, and I have, let's say, a crowd of 20 some odd people, it seems that that bumps me up 1%. So I've got to do, I guess, another 10 to 12 streams at least, and that should get me there. Michael, bro, you're putting your kids to bed 7:30. Of course they're up at 4:30. No, but I'm telling you, dude, they are zonked out. And no, sometimes they go to bed at 8. But I put them to bed at like 10:30, and they're still up. That's weird that he's streaming, but you're the thumbnail. I don't know. He could have, South Carolina, he could have just saved my image too. I don't know. He just ended, says winning image. Okay. Maybe some of those people will come over. Who knows? I saw some of my typical crowd in there, but yep, there's Urban. He was over in South Stream. What's going on, Urban Lifestyle? How are you, buddy? Always good to see you. Let's see. It is weird, South Carolina. I agree completely. And viewed this, video call and show. I'm all out of ideas. Craigslist time, problem solved. Make him run. Jim, I've thought about selling them. Do my picture, putting them in somebody's car. The car drives to the end of the street, and I can picture it like screeching to a halt and pulling back in reverse full speed, and they kick the kids out of the car, and then they take off. Link me, Troopy. I'll join you. All right, World Stalker. I will try to. Stormy, is that picture behind you of you? No. Where the Darth? That's Darth Vader. And that's just another helmet. Now, World Stalker, I'm copying the link. Please make sure you watch your language, World Stalker. Watch the language, World Stalker. This is G-rated. G-rated. This is G-rated stream. I'm opening up my email. Let's see. Compose. 1 second, Stalker. Loading. Crappy computers will do that to you, you know? I was just messing with this Silver Mac. Oh, okay. Because I did think about getting the Garbage Pail Kid printed up in poster size. World Stalker. Hey, World Stalker, I still have your email though as World Stacker. So is that okay still? Hey, Barbara, thanks for coming by. I saw that you were not email in chat. No. I'm not putting it in the chat. World Stalker. I gotta email it to you. And it is Island Life Fishing. Hold on, I'm gonna do an Island Life Fishing greeting. Guys, if you don't know Island Life Fishing, hold on, ready? This is my imitation of you, Island Life Fishing. Island Life Fishing in the house. Oh my God, guys, Island Life Fishing. You gotta check out Island Life Fishing. Oh man, that's my boy right there, Island Life Fishing. Guys, Island Life Fishing, great channel. Please go subscribe to Island Life Fishing. I in our PM, I sent you the email link, World Stalker, because I could try to. I can't do it that way, unfortunately. If you saw my screen, you would understand why. Just log into your email, go that way. But Island Life Fishing, please make sure, guys, that you check him out. Great channel. If you couldn't already tell, he's all about the island life fishing, and but he also does a lot of good networking streams too. But I love his energy. The guy is awesome. He's there's like, I would say about 8 or 9 channels that do a lot of networking and all different sizes and whatnot. And I would say that his is arguably my favorite one, but just because the way he is, his energy is awesome. He is a nice guy. He makes you feel like an old friend that you haven't seen in like a handful of months. He's just a good guy. So all of you, please make sure that you check out Island Life Fishing. Great guy, and I'm happy to have you on here, even if it's just for a few minutes, dude. It means a lot that you're over here, man, and I appreciate you, and you know that. And I sent you a note via Instagram too. I don't know if you saw that, Island Life. So hey, Meat Man, thank you so much for coming by, brother. I appreciate you. That was a great invitation. It says Island Life Fishing. Once I get the Island Life, I try. I do some good, and you're a good sport, man. If you wanted to imitate me, you just have to squeeze your nose and talk a couple octaves higher, and then you would sound like me. I'm like a mix between Charlie Day and Kermit the Frog. When I listen to me, and my videos back, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe these people actually sit here and listen to me. I got to remember to email you, Stormy, about that Garbage Pail Kids to Silver Mac. Yeah, you do, man. I'll send it to you. Much love to everyone in this stream, says Island Life. Guys, again, please check him out. Great guy, great content. He's just, you'll see why, guys. If you check his stream out, you'll see why I'm a big fan of his. Lee the Nerd says, second Stormtrooper had Red Bull before the stream. I didn't. I'm actually very tired. And if you saw what I did today, check this out, guys. Even though you're not going to be able to really see. Hold on. You're not going to be able to see with this crummy video quality. I am not a do-it-yourselfer by any means. But check out what I built today. I'm pretty proud of myself. Let's see if I can get this up on the I'm going, unfortunately, because I can't pull it up on this thing. Yo, what's going on, dude? Can you hear me? All right. Yep, I'm going to add you into the scene. And let me just add you here. All right. And let me get this fixed here. Guys, I got my buddy, World Stalker. And remember, G-rated. All right.
I think I could do that for now.
For 5 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, guys, look what I built today. It's kind of hard to see. I'll have to pull up pictures. I built raised garden beds all on my own. Look at that. Who knew that Stormtroopers could be so handy? My wife wanted raised garden beds, so I did it. Stormy, did you put lights around the door behind you? I did. Here. See? Check that out. Oh, hold on. Let me hit send to live. There we go. You should be on now, buddy. And let's see. Oh, I'm on a delay, so it's probably going to take about 20 to 30 seconds until they see you in there. But man, I'm glad to. Oh no, you're there. I'm glad to have you on, my friend. It's been a while since I've had you on here. Actually, it is the first time. I've been on yours a couple of times.
You've been on mine a bunch.
When I was vacuuming.
Doesn't feel like the first. Oh yeah, we had to keep muting you because you're freaking Stormtrooper vacuum.
It's Silver Lime. He's like, all right, is that Stormy over there? And you're like, yeah, let me mute him. Like, Stormy, do you have some dishes you got to go do?
Yeah, you forgot to mute it one time, and you were singing and vacuuming, and I was like, well, we can't hear anything.
Oh, dude. Oh man. So how you doing, man? What time is it over by you in the Philippines? What is it, like 4 p.m.?
9:30 a.m.
Oh, okay. So you're only 12 hours. 12 hours. Guys, by the way, those of you that don't know, this is World Soccer. This is, which way am I have to point? This way, this way, this way. There we go. It's like all reversed. That is World Stalker, guys. If you don't know the man, you got to check his channel out. I'm in love with this guy's life. I got to tell you, what this guy gets to do for a living is wife. I don't know her, but and your fiance, but no, his life. This guy's he's got it going on. I mean, he's a smart guy. If you knew his story, about what he did with traveling to Africa, had no money in his pocket. He said, you know what, screw it, guys. I'm sticking around here and not going back to the States. I mean, the guy's got some guts, and he started his own business, basically pinpointing the most exotic, amazing locations to go scuba diving all over the world. The guy's been to how many countries? 110, 120?
89.
89 still. I mean, holy crap, dude. 89. The guy's insane. And
my goal is to visit all 197 before I'm 40.
I have faith in you. I'll tell you what, when that day comes, I'll take the helmet off.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one, but we'll see. I've done all the easy ones, so it's getting harder and harder now.
It is, right?
Yeah.
The hardest one for you would probably be going into like Iran and
I've already been there. I've been to Syria. The hard ones are like Angola, believe it or not. They don't even have North Korea has a tour option now. That's an easy one. But Angola just doesn't have a tourist visa. And ironically, Saudi Arabia was the hardest one until last year. Unless you're
really,
they don't even have tourism visas. They have work and religion visas. But this year they're starting to open up for tourism, and like the tourism board of Saudi Arabia is emailing me, and they want to promote the scuba diving in the Red Sea because it's really good. I did my dive master in Egypt in the Red Sea. You can see Saudi Arabia, and then there's Sudan. But nobody really dives on the Saudi Arabia side, even though it's the same waters. So I might go there next.
Let me just ask something. Are you watching us on one of like a device? Because I'm looking at my phone, and your picture quality is crystal clear. I mean, at least from what I see,
that's really weird.
That's you're really crystal clear, but I'm like,
it's not your Wi-Fi. It's your
it's my camera.
It's your camera because I'm clear and I got a really nice MacBook.
Let me do this here. I'm gonna delete this camera off of here, son of a gun. And if I go mute for a little bit, you're in charge. Let me try to add a cam again.
Ozzy, can I answer some questions?
Yeah, man.
Hi, Winning Image. She was on with me the other day. Hey, Barbara. Ozzy said, have I ever been turned around at any borders? Not permanently. I've been turned around a few times because I had a wrong visa or didn't have the right money or something. Because I used to hitchhike every country. So I was walking across borders. So like when I walked across Egypt to Israel, you can imagine they hate each other. I was questioned for a lot of hours in a dark room. and I've done that like 3 times there. Tanzania, I was turned around. I had to go back. I didn't have the right money. It was really expensive visa, so they made me leave, and there was no ATM, so I had to walk like 3 miles back into Malawi, go to the ATM, and then come back. I think the hardest ones are, ironically, the UK. They questioned, well, besides Israel, but that was kind of expected. The UK questioned me like I was a terrorist from hell, and that was really surprising. But
I could you're bad news.
yeah, it was weird, but
so a lot of the coins that you buy are like insane high premium MS70. Like you go all out when you're buying stuff.
yeah. Well,
like all out.
I'm not a prepper or a stacker. I invest in a lot of things. So I invest in pre-33 gold and modern collector series that'll be worth a lot one day. And the only way you can collect the only way you can call modern currency collectors if it's graded perfect grade. So I got the proof. I got proof the Rwanda dog. I got the proof today. Proof 70.
Nice.
So beautiful.
I'm still screwing around with my camera as you talk. I'm like, this has been driving me nuts all night. I'm going to try to just go straight off the computer's webcam now instead of this one.
Ozzy, what's up, Graham? Graham is looking. That's the only hard part about traveling is there's no local coin shops. But I'm really into numismatics, and even if they're not investments, so I like to collect stuff from every country I go to. My minor was in history before I skipped out and stayed in Africa.
And the notes too, your notes collection is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's fun. I have some that are investment ones, but mostly modern notes.
Yeah, this thing doesn't work either.
Ozzy.
No,
I can't. I think Ozzy is from Cairns. I spent 6 months in Western Australia, scuba diving.
Nice. Where is your favorite place to scuba dive?
Philippines. That's why I'm here. I just arrived again this last week. It's the best diving in the world. I should show you my camera. It's huge. It's bigger than your helmet. It's massive. The lights are. I mean, the lights are huge, and for underwater videography, like rare species and stuff, Indonesia and Philippines can't get much better. So last week I moved to a particular spot in the Philippines that's super rare species, like blue ring octopus and flamboyant cuttlefish and just macro stuff, like the really tiny stuff, which I have on my website, but it's hard to explain if you don't give a shit about fish. But the really rare stuff that nobody sees.
Right. That's cool, dude. That's cool. And do you think you'll ever come back to the States and just like stay here permanently and just settle down, or you think you're just always going to be?
Not soon. We have property in Montana, but I'm like a beach boy now. It's hard to. It's so freezing cold in Montana in the winter. So I can imagine we're trying to get more and more land because it's so cheap where we are. It's just off grid, no power, nothing. And
where you are in Montana or in Philippines?
Yeah,
Montana.
Montana.
Oh, okay.
So my mom's property, she's got like 40 acres, and then that's where I get all my coins sent to if I buy them on eBay or whatever.
And then your mom takes those coins and then she goes and sells them.
Yeah, she thinks they're poker chips and goes to Vegas. So honestly, that's why Graham asked if he could see it, but no, I just bought it on eBay. So half of my shit I haven't even seen yet because shoot, half my shoot.
That's the second one. That's the second one, but you
Is
didn't
it?
catch the first one. Yeah. I didn't say anything. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna let it go. Come on, man. You're not Novus here. Come on, you got some more willpower than Novus.
It can't be that bad. But yeah, I've been gone since 2010, so I've been selling stuff home for 10 years almost. So I can't
Oh my
imagine when I
gosh.
go home, it's gonna be like Christmas.
I
It's
was
gonna
gonna
be
say
wild.
I was about to say, like, you're gonna go home, open up the door. Your mom's gonna like, here you go, come take a look. You're gonna open up the door, and it's gonna be like full, like Fort
Yeah,
Knox.
she's
Like you're gonna
basically
have.
got a underground vault just for me, and it's gotta be. I've been sending home like alpaca rugs from Peru and paintings from Vietnam and Africa,
Oh my god.
and then I got into
It's like
numismatics.
it's like a different version of hoarders. Like you're hoarding
Yeah,
and you don't even know what the heck you're hoarding. You're just buying, sending it, and then when you're
yeah.
gonna go, but you know what? It's like you're gonna have all this stuff. It's not like you're gonna be unable to liquidate any of it if you want to.
I don't know if I ever want to. It's just like cool stuff. Like
I
I
know.
felt some kind of disconnect because I've been living out of a hotel for 10 years, and whatever country I'm in, and then so I can't keep paintings. I can't keep
You there? I think we lost him. He cut out. Yeah, World Stalker, you there, buddy? Come in, World Stalker. Can you guys hear me? Let's see. Hey, World Stalker. Man, between the Philippines and the Death Star, with our stuff here, Stormy, no thanks another time. I don't believe you, Barbara. Congrats on the giveaway win today, Coin Collector Ohio. I want to St. Lucia next month. Vlog of the year. That will be sick. Okay, so Linda Wall says she hears me. World Stalker is left the building. All right, so hopefully he'll hop back on here. Maybe. But yeah. So my channel, let's see, Barb, don't do it. Terry, what's going on? It's been a while. Yo, you there? You cut out. You cut out that time. Here, let me add you back in. Let me add you back in. Oh, I hear you. I just gotta fix this. 1 second. I mean, mine definitely does suck. My Wi-Fi is okay. It's the computer that I'm using is just garbage. So
yeah. It doesn't. What are you?
So you're back.
Light stage
Go ahead.
or light stream?
Lightstream, but I don't know if it's necessarily Lightstream. It's because I'm running everything on a Chromebook.
Yeah.
So
it's a heavy program.
You know, it's a heavy program. There's only so much that a Chromebook can do. Although, like, I would never have an issue with Google Hangouts, but also Google Hangouts didn't have all the bells and whistles of the different, graphics and overlays and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Guys, if you have questions for World Stalker or myself, please put a couple question marks in the live chat. Graham Stacker says he's back, and I'm blurry still. This is terrible.
Am I blurry?
I'm just having. You're not. You're crystal clear, which is bizarre because you would think if my connection is as crappy as it seems.
Dude, I have little monkeys, like spider monkeys, running on a treadmill to run my Wi-Fi. How does yours? You're in New York.
I know.
I'm on
New
an island
Jersey,
in
but it's my Chromebook because I had I do the upload download test on my Wi-Fi and everything, and I have very good internet. Break out the wallet and drop some dough. I'm going to ECP. I have to. The picture quality is just no good. People aren't going to want to watch the stream if I'm fuzzy like this. If I'm looking
I
like
actually I bought a webcam, but it was worse, so I'm not using it.
You went back to the one that came with your laptop?
Yeah, this is like on my other channel, my underwater video. I do some really special effect, like really hard editing. So I had to buy this expensive computer. So luckily, it has a good camera.
You have a question from Graham Stacker saying, "Alert! Rebel detected. Pew pew." Wait, this is from Terry. Terry's here. And Graham Stacker says, "What is your favorite fish to film?"
Probably manta rays or whale sharks. They're just so huge
Ooh,
and
I've never seen a
majestic.
whale
And
shark. Have you
I
ever
just
touched a whale shark?
no. I mean, I've been 6 inches from them, but you're not. They're not there for your. It's not a zoo, you know. You're not.
I know it's not a zoo, but you've never just wanted to reach out and touch it.
Oh, I've wanted to. Uh, I just don't like seeing other people do that. So I don't, especially when I'm
I
around
hear you.
other
So you
people.
don't do it.
I'm not gonna be a bad influence on my crew or
I
whatever.
understand.
I try not to
That
harm
makes
or to,
sense.
like bother anything. You
Right.
go on these group dives sometimes, and you see like big groups of Japanese or Chinese that are just like fluffing up anemones or messing with really rare species or just to get their selfies, and I hate it. So I try not to.
Yeah.
But whale sharks, they're so big, and the giant mantas, like in Indonesia, they fly me there once a year to promote different locations in Indonesia. Like Komodo Island, they have these like 12 to 13 foot manta rays, and then I just put my wide angle lens, and they're huge. It's like a bus.
Barbara Carbone says, "How did you decide to live in the Philippines?"
The diving, I have on my website. I have a top 100 dive locations in the world, and I was sponsored
Right.
by Star Alliance and Marriott and a bunch of other people, and they flew me around the world to do this top 100 locations, or some of them. And Philippines was insane. It's just we call it macro heaven, like really tiny, rare species. And I ended up staying. I was in Egypt for a year for all my courses and training, but then I traveled everywhere, and then because diving's good in Egypt too, but and then I met my fiance in Philippines, so we're still traveling. We left Thailand last week, but um, we're getting married in like 2 months in Philippines. So we're just chilling here for a while because it's like I said, I've been living at a hotel for 10 years, and when you're engaged, it doesn't really. It's not that. It's not that fun anymore.
Right.
So I'm trying to slow down, and I just got this apartment, so it's like I'm setting up my office. It's got like a pooey background.
Right.
I want to make a cool studio background and just make it fun and easy to work. And but we're
What are you
also in
gonna?
the
So what are
best
you gonna
spot.
do in the background then?
I don't know.
What are you gonna put? Yeah.
I got some foam insulation, uh, like the stripes,
Oh,
the
to make it.
biblical.
All right.
Yeah, but it looks cool too. Like I don't know. It looks cool. We'll see.
Silver Trooper's asking, "Did you turn off autofocus? Like, what's his name? I don't know how to turn off autofocus. I don't know how to do that on my camera, unfortunately."
I
But
think you just
ECP is saying
stream
like,
in like under 720 or something or half that.
well, you're talking about the frame rate,
Yeah.
and that I have at 720, and it's 30 frames per second.
Yeah,
But
720 is
I
pretty low. That's probably it right there.
the
Cause
resolution,
I'm on uh I'm on 1080 on mine. And
yeah,
720 was the best my other camera could do, and it looked the same as yours. So I went back to this.
I could try to change it to 1080 next time then, and see what
Yeah, if your
happens.
Wi-Fi is fine, it's easy to stream. Then 1080 looks way better.
Then I should just try that.
Yeah.
Dang it. Learning curve. I mean, when Google Hangouts. So what are you going to use then? Because if Google Hangouts is what you were using to get your people on your panels, now that Google
I have
Hangouts
no
is
idea.
gone, you should
I
check out.
downloaded OBS and I tried it.
Yeah,
And it's heavy.
it's a big program from what I
I
hear.
got a really fast computer. Like I can run After Effects and Premiere Pro at the same time, and it's like really hot, but it still works. So OBS slows it down by itself, so it must be massive.
You could
If I
try Lightstream because it's all web based.
Yeah, maybe I will.
So I mean,
Yours looks
and I don't do
yours
any.
looks cool. So
Yeah, and
and
it's
I
not.
can't figure
I
out how
don't.
to add people on OBS either. Like I couldn't figure out how to add somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Guido can't either, and Guido and I, we have our monthly show that we do together, and he's having a hard time figuring out how to add people.
If he can't do it, then I'm screwed.
But this doesn't. I mean, you could switch in between, like different stuff. Like if I click on this image here, do that, then you're not going to be on there. Let me go back. Actually,
Yeah,
that was a
OBS
bad
had all
idea.
those options as well, and it looked awesome. But it takes me
Yeah.
like 20 minutes to set up. If there was like a button where I could save this template and just one click every time I get on, that'd be awesome. Because I don't want to take 20 minutes to set up. I just want to.
That's what this does.
So
Like
I might
one
as well
click. Like
use.
if I could show you. Actually, I could show you. If I turn this around, you'll see that I've got 4 different windows that I use.
That's cool. Oh, you just click what?
I just click on the one that I want, and it instantly changes it. So, like the one that's highlighted right now is my camera, and then like this one over here is like when when it's counting down 10 minutes before the show is going to start, and I have music. This is like if I don't want to have my helmet on. And then this one is like if I need to go take a break, like an intermission thing. So you can click in between it. You could have your own, like then I have animations and I can show you this like offline too at some point. But this one's got like, you can kind of see, it's hard to see. There's like a purple bar at the top. Like you got a ticker, like scrolling text. You could add in animations. Like if I get a new subscriber while I'm streaming,
I'll just use that. That looks pretty cool. It looks easy.
Yeah, it's easy enough, dude. It's like you just drop in layers and you click on the only problem is there's different things that you want on there, then you got to integrate from other platforms too.
Yeah, I don't need to get too fancy.
Yeah.
My girl does. She does. She's your size. She's not. We're concentrating on her channel mostly. Mine's just for fun, so I don't really care.
Your channel could blow up, especially if you parlayed your website and stuff and combined them somehow. You could be driving more stuff towards your YouTube channel and vice versa.
Yeah, I could, but my website has a YouTube channel as well. So if I was going to do that, I would just that one already has. That one already has like $3,000. But the big business is in passive website income, not social influence or like as an influencer, because that's what I was doing on my other like my blog before this one. I was just sponsored and like it was all about influence, and I just got out of that business model, and I'm kind of going for like the passive stuff now. Much bigger ceiling, and I don't have to work for anyone. So this is just for fun, because like you said earlier, there's nobody to talk to. Try talking to my wife about freaking coins
and stuff. Yeah, like I've tried so many times to show my wife something like, here, look. The only thing she even bothered to look at, because I basically stuck it in her face, even though I said, hey, can I show you something cool? And she said no. I did it anyway. I grabbed the 5-ounce Aztec calendar around and just was like, look at that. Look at the detail on this. And she's like, oh, yeah, that is pretty nice. I was like, do you want to see another? She's like, no.
Grab his. Oh, by the way, Barbara Not Barbara Carbone. Severson, thanks for congratulations. And Graham is asking what my girl's channel is. Is that okay? I don't think
Yeah.
it's more like vlogger style, you know, her life, our travels, but you can check it out if you want. Graham, it's Judea's life. Judias life. I'm on there sometimes when she gets bored.
ECP's asking about Stormy merchandise. Do you have jammies or boxers? I don't have any underwear. T-shirt, hoodies, and I've got, and there's a bunch of stuff on there that isn't all stacking Stormtrooper stuff. Like there's stuff on there that and I would show you guys, but I don't feel like crashing my computer to be honest with you. I could try to do a share screen, but no, I don't have any pajamas or anything like that. I have like beach towels and iPhone cases and mugs. But yeah. So what else you got?
We're thinking about making a shirt.
You've heard of as well.
You've heard of a cuttlefish, right? Like yeah.
I forget what they look like, but I've heard of them.
It's like a squid, I guess. She designed one that says "Let's
That's
cuddle."
Right. It looks like a squid. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna sell that on my site.
Yeah, I don't know if your niche is the right one.
It's okay. Nobody goes to my store anyway. So I'm actually gonna try to pull this up if I could even share the screen here. Let's see if I could do this here.
Winning
screen
image
share.
And Steeler were on my stream. I think you were on my stream as well. A couple days ago. She's here.
Winning image was?
Yeah. I think you were talking to us about
I was on there talking to you guys about the pirate ship coins and the rounds and stuff, and then her husband Silver Steeler was talking about how he loves them. And
so somebody's asking me if I've met Manny Pacquiao in Philippines. Man, no, but I have some crazy stories about Manny Pacquiao. He's basically, I mean, you know who Manny Pacquiao is, right? I'm sure you do, but
yes, of course I know who he is.
Dude, in Philippines, he's a god. Filipinos love their celebrities. Doesn't matter what country you're from, but Manny Pacquiao is by far the biggest celebrity in Philippines. So you can imagine they literally worship him. He's a senator. Like he doesn't do anything. They made him a senator. If he wants to be president, they're already talking about like if he wants to be president, he could easily get like 99% of the votes. That's how famous this guy is. So he's so freaking weird in real life though.
I'm sure after you get hit in the head that many times.
Yeah, his his entourage is like 350 people. It's just like random family that follows him around. And I actually saw him in Vegas. And I mean, I didn't meet him or anything, but it was in his dressing room. And he's got this huge entourage, and he's got one priest that follows him around, and the priest is the boss. So if the priest says it's time, everybody has to kneel right then and there. I don't care if you're in the middle of a fight, press conference, what it is. Everybody in his entourage has to kneel down, and he'll pray. And it happened when I was there. I was like, what is happening?
Did you do it?
Is happening?
Did you get on your knee? And
No, the other people in the backstage were like, "What? This guy is weird." So like everybody's got to kneel, and yeah, it was awkward. And then when he's not fighting, he's trying to be a singer. He's trying to be a karaoke star here in Philippines. It's hilarious. I mean, can you imagine?
The problem is though that you right now retain the belt.
Yeah,
karaoke king.
Nobody would challenge him, that's for sure. But he gets on all the biggest TV programs, everything, just because he's so famous. and he's not like. I mean,
Right.
he's a pretty. I don't know if you've ever seen his interviews, but he's like a really flamboyant sounding guy, like really soft, girly voice kind of. And
No, I
so
never.
he's not a bad singer, I guess. But it's I mean, can you imagine seeing Floyd Mayweather Floyd Mayweather
Floyd Mayweather doing that?
doing
No,
karaoke like in front of
no,
a
never,
20,000 people? And it's not a joke. It's not
never.
like it would be hilarious if it was funny, but it's not. It's like serious, sad music. Like not. He's not being funny. It's like he gets on there with his mom. His mom is trying to be a star too. It's hilarious. I'm like, what are you doing, man? It's but Filipinos are. Me and like the other guys are like, what the hell is this? This is hilarious. This is Manny Pacman. He's a freaking greatest boxer ever, and he's up there like Elton John, like all dressed up weird and like singing and crying and like old like sad songs. It's so funny.
Uh, it's bizarre.
Yeah.
But I guess like when you've done like the boxing and you've hit the pinnacle of your career, like it's like okay, well now what? He could try anything he wants.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
he's got hundreds of millions of dollars and lives in a third world country. He could own the country, and
Oh
he owns
God,
islands. I've been on dive trips where we drive by one of Manny Pacquiao's islands on the boat.
right?
Uh, he owns a farm that's like probably the size of New York City. Not really, but it's huge and it's all just for cockfighting. He's got like hundreds of roosters just for cockfighting because it's legal here. And there's huge like tournaments here. It's
Really?
crazy. Yeah, he's a crazy dude. Really weird. I would not. I'd be
Winning
surprised if he wasn't president soon, someday.
winning image photography. It's called Lightstream. Lightstream. And it's not a software, so you don't have to download anything. I've just been because people are asking me about the merch, so I'm just kind of showing them some of the stuff. This is the one I gave to Novus when we were in the city because he was always the one that would call me Buckethead. So I
Legit.
got this one that's Mr. Buckethead to you. I don't know if you've been watching. I've been going through this, but like the Boba Fett one. Here's the Garbage Pail Kid one that everybody loves.
Oh, I meant to say rooster fighting, but it's like a national sport here, so.
Makes me think of Seinfeld. The Seinfeld episode. I don't know. Did you ever watch Seinfeld?
Yeah, but I don't remember that.
Because you're a bit younger. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you again?
Just turned 33.
Yeah, I feel like Seinfeld was a little bit before you.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
I watched a little.
But the nice
But
thing
yeah,
about Seinfeld is like you can find any sort of, any situation. Seinfeld is relevant. But
yeah, they got these huge rooster fighting tournaments here. So like they'll shut down a huge part of the mall, and everybody will bring their like prize roosters and cages, and it's so weird. It's so like morbid as well. They'll just and out back they'll be having like huge barbecues or whatever, like feasts of all the losers. It's pretty crazy.
Oh man, it is pretty terrible. I went to when I was in high school a trip to Spain, and they had bullfighting.
Yep.
And it was disturbing to watch.
That's even worse.
Yep. And I remember at the end of the bullfight, like after the matador kills the bull, they cut the ears off of the bull and they throw it into the crowd as like souvenirs.
Yeah,
so that was.
I've been to a lot of places like that. In Costa Rica, it was kind of like that, but they called it toros, and nobody gets a sword. They get like 100 people in the arena, and then they let one or two bulls free.
Out? And what do the people?
The people get jacked up.
Do the people hit it? Like, what do they do?
No, they just try to escape. They can't get out of the arena, but they can't. You see people
So
flying in the air, and it's crazy.
See, that I want to see. I want to see the bull go and like stomp people.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
John
But
Smith.
bullfighting, I don't like watching. Mexico, Spain.
No, I don't like any of
It's
that
pretty
stuff.
bad.
I
Yeah.
don't like any of that stuff. South Carolina says he and Elaine dance the same way. She's like this. I can't really do it. That was my impression of Elaine dancing. Lee the Nerd says Seinfeld was literally one giant vlog. Gold Husky, everybody. By the way, guys, I can officially say I am Gold Husky's very first subscriber. Everybody, if you remember Silver Husky has been consumed by Gold Husky. That's the same guy, but he's new and improved. Gold Husky. Everybody, go subscribe to Gold Husky, please. Try to get him before he hops off of there. But you want to subscribe to him. Everybody was asking me the other night, hey, where's the heck is Silver Husky? I'm like, that's a good question. So I messaged him on Instagram. I'm like, where have you been? And he shut down the Silver Husky, but he said, but I'm Gold Husky now, and we'll see what he does with it. But guys, please subscribe to Gold Husky. Let's see.
Are you pretty big on
dinner.
Instagram? Are you active on a lot?
I do 1 or 2 posts a week. I don't really do a whole lot on there. I try to. It's easier for me to post stuff on Instagram when I have more videos going out. And when I was stacking and doing stacking videos a lot, I was able to post stuff like, oh, look at this coin. But I'll do like 2 to 3 posts per week.
Yeah. I need to be more active.
It's
I started
hard.
that. I started it before YouTube, so it's a lot bigger. But then I started YouTube.
Those Instagrams, you could probably push them all over to, well, not all of them, but you could probably get some of those over to your YouTube channel.
Yeah, if I cared. I mean, let me look at my other channel real quick. I don't
see for me.
See.
I can't see. For me,
yeah, I got 50. I just looked. I got 51,000 on my Art of Scuba Instagram. Yeah, I just don't.
Oh, Instagram. I was gonna say on your YouTube.
No.
Wow.
That one has like. Yeah.
If you follow me, because I'm pretty stupid with Instagram, but you got 51,000 on there. If you follow me from what is it, Art of Scuba?
Yeah.
I'm stacking Trooper on there. If you follow me on there, I'll follow you right back. But
I gotta. Can I put the link because I don't have the password now. I'm logged out and my assistant has. I literally don't post on that. My assistant does. Now I have to figure out how to send a link.
We'll do it. Put it on there, buddy. Put it on there. I'm
gonna promote my scuba diving. That's funny.
Promote the scuba diving. Why not? You never know who's in here. I mean, Exploring with Nug is a big scuba diver, so.
Nug. Wait, can you hear that?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. There's my Instagram.
Did you post it in there?
I put it in, yeah.
In the chat?
I'm hearing you.
Okay.
Hold on.
I see it. No, I don't yet. Ozzy, remember Silver Husky? Well, he's going for gold as Gold Husky. Support him here.
I put my World Stalker Instagram in there too. I don't know.
I don't see anything though.
Oh God, you don't see either of them?
No.
Oh, maybe they moderate, or maybe they deleted it.
No, the moderators wouldn't have deleted it if
not the mods, but like like automatically.
Oh, like filters and stuff? Possibly.
Damn, I put both of
Adventures
them.
in Dirt. What's going on, man? Been a long time since I've seen you. How have you been, dude? What do you got going on this weekend, by the way, World Stalker? Anything?
Nothing exciting. I got like 2 months of videos already scheduled for every 2 days, and I was trying to do that so that I can work on my actual work and not make a video every day. But now it's kind of backfiring because I made all these videos that were like gonna be first on YouTube, and now people are already posting similar stuff because they haven't
Oh, I
gone live.
hate when that happens, dude. I hate that.
Like the
I hate
allegories, the allegories that Silver Lively just made. I made
Yeah.
a video about those a month ago, but it's still scheduled.
It sucks. And do you have it scheduled on YouTube?
Yeah.
Or you're oh man. See, I have I think I only have one. No, I have 2 videos right now that are uploaded into YouTube
Yeah.
that I could just make public or schedule them for whenever I want. And I've got one on my phone that I got to finish editing. It's about Goonies because everybody was asking me to do like a video on the Goonies. So I've got the thumbnail for that. I've got the video, but that's all I've got. So I need to like film more. The nice thing is like that whole Garbage Pail Kids series that I did, even though I don't get a ton of views on it, it's still content. I could film like 4 of those real easy, edit them, put them up there, and just leave them there as like backup. So like if I'm like, oh man, I can't do anything, let me just fire one of these up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep, you heard everything I said in one ear, not the other. You didn't hear anything I just said to you. Like, you know what I mean? You're like, yep, I hear you.
I was
Yep.
trying to post the link again and it deleted automatically.
Oh God.
But yeah, well, I scheduled 2 months worth every 2 days.
That's crazy. You've got that many videos in there?
Yeah, I'm doing a whole series about coil series that I like. Like investment coil series.
That's
good.
good.
I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah, but YouTube says you should do that. Like you should have more. Like video should be cohesive and in series like that. So like the only series I have coming up, I mean, I've got the Garbage Pail Kid one, but that's like that's like to a very specific group of people, like my age group that had those.
People are going to be searching for those. I think those will do good. They're pretty unique.
They are unique, but yeah, possibly. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see.
I'd rather see those videos all day than more and more of the same, like full stack videos or whatever. Even though I like silver more, you should think of all kinds of series like that. You should make weird pop culture stuff.
Like, yeah, I have
old stuff.
One series that I'm planning is just like a Breaking Bad versus Sopranos.
Yeah,
just
I saw
because
that.
So I'm gonna do. I've got one video already done. I'll post that, and then I'll do another one like the following week, and so I'll do something with those. I'll only have 3 in that series, but I was like, oh, then I could do a whole bunch of different like versus type of things. You know what I mean? Like Predator versus Commando, or I don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger movies or something. I don't know, but anyhow,
no, that's a good. I like series. So
yeah.
Who was it? Oh, Silver Stealer and Willie Image. I think they're gonna do a series about their. They just finished Peace Dollar, the whole collection.
Wow.
I think they're gonna do like an educational series about those. So that I like those kind of things.
Do you sign up for the various bullion dealers newsletters and emails and stuff like that?
Because the only one I do is the Mint of Poland, because it's and Germania. The Mint of Poland. If you've never heard of it, I did a live stream about it. They have the coolest.
I watched it. Yeah, the ultra high relief stuff where it's got like the most of it's like antique silver, but then you've got like part of it
Yeah,
is gold. And you
yeah, they got
said that
the
you were because I
craziest.
turned. Yeah, you said because you said, and I was on the chat and Winning Image Photography and Silver Steeler, if they're still in here, you said, Stormy, oh, I didn't realize your 40th birthday was on July 4th. I'm going to send you some of these.
Yeah. Oh, I remember now. I remember now.
Yeah. Adventures in Dirt is saying that he loves the peace dollars because when you talked about the peace dollars, I got a notification, I think from Modern Coin Mart today, that I forget the name of the guy. Maybe somebody in the maybe some of the people in the chat remember, but whoever designed it, like highlighted the word God in some of the coins, like it got through. So like in some of the
Like an
coins, the
error.
word like like on purpose, yeah. Like he made sure to get the word God a little bit more raised than in We Trust. So the
That's
word God pops up more so than the rest of it.
yeah.
And then eventually,
Is Willing Photography in here? I wonder if they have that one because they said they have all of them. I don't think there's that many errors.
you talk to them more than I do, so you should message them that. It's not necessarily an error because it was done on but I see, yeah, I guess, I mean, you could call it an error. Like some of them got
Well,
out the
yeah,
main
it is. It is an
right.
error. It's just like that LBT or L. What is that penny that the guy put his initials on for a while, and
Right.
then they caught him, and
Yep.
then it's like that one. That's still an error.
Yep.
Hey,
So
are
it's
you on?
there.
I'm sending you a message on Instagram, so you can see the
Me?
link.
Okay.
That's the
All
only
right.
way. I'm not smart enough. I don't even know my password.
Neither am I. That's okay. I put all of my passwords in what do you call it? In Google Keep.
Yeah,
Google Keep is like Notepad.
I
All right,
think
let's see what the.
my girl uses LastPass. I think that's what it's called.
All right, hold on. Okay, world.stalked. All right, so let me click that. Let me click follow. Okay, I'm following. Are those all of your pictures or some of the guys you
No,
work with?
we got a lot of writers and stuff,
Wow, dude. That's
but
some
that's what I do.
awesome images.
I make mostly videos, but of the same stuff.
It's incredible. My coolest scuba diving experience has to be when I was in Hawaii and I did an offshore dive, which I wasn't thrilled about because, I'm like, oh, I'm walking into the water. It's going to be shallow. It's going to be crappy. Like, there's not going to be anything. I got to hold it. Like, for me, it was cool. An octopus. Like, the octopus let out all of its ink and it wrapped its its tentacles around me. And one of its tentacles stuck to the side of my cheek. And it's just cool looking at this thing. It's like it's gelatinous head, just like the mantle or whatever the hell it's called, just like blobbing around it, but its eyeballs are like kind of moving around. And then when it was finally like done, like looking at me, it like released and then it just like shot did the jet propulsion or whatever you want to call it. Jet propulsion.
Yeah,
It's got jets, turbo jets.
they are
But
jets. It works the same.
precious metals updates. What's going on?
I have some funny octopus stories. I was filming this one, so my giant camera was just on the dirt because
Yeah.
its hole was basically on the ground, so I could just leave it there. And I just leave it on sometimes just to like see what happens naturally while I'm
Yeah.
filming. And this octopus reached out and like grabbed the camera. It was like pulling it towards it, and it like grabbed it with all its arms. It was like giving it a hug, trying to. So, because I have a big dome on the front, you could see all the tentacles and suction cups. It was so
Yeah.
funny. And then so that made a really good video. And then when he couldn't move it anymore, he pushed it away. He
Yeah.
reached inside of his hole.
Yeah.
He was in like a little cave. He reached inside of his hole and got a sea urchin and threw it at me.
What?
I swear to God.
The octopus did this?
Yeah. And me and my dive buddy that was watching this, we just started laughing so hard we almost
That's
drowned.
awesome.
Yeah, it was it was
Do you,
so hilarious. He was
do
like
you
having a
still have that?
tantrum.
Do
Yeah,
you still
yeah, I
have?
got the footage. It used to
Can
be on
you
that
post it?
Instagram, but I
You got to post it on your World Stalker video. Well, but is that on your other YouTube channel though?
yeah, it's
And
on
that didn't go viral?
no, it's part of like a 20-minute video, but
Yeah, but even if you took that segment out and like wrote like Octopus has temper tantrum
yeah,
or something, like that could go viral, dude. Like Octopus having a hissy fit and then it's grabbing stuff and chucking it at you. That's freaking awesome. I never even
it went
heard of
viral
it.
on Instagram, just that clip. I
But
think
that's
I
what
got
I'm
like
saying.
half a million views on Instagram. Have you
That's what I'm
seen?
saying,
Are you
dude.
still on Instagram right now? Look up True
No, but
Nomads. I just sold it,
what
so
is
I
it?
don't own it anymore.
True what?
True, TRUE,
Yeah.
Nomads,
Hold on.
NOMADS.
True
I
Nomads.
just yeah, with the S
Hang on. Is that the name of like the company? How the hell do I search? Oh wait, here. All
on
right.
Instagram.
True Nomads. All one word?
Yeah,
Okay, there it is. True Nomads. They got 193,000 followers. Holy
yeah,
cow. That was yours?
yeah. I just sold it a few weeks ago,
Gosh.
but I posted it on there and it got like almost a million views. Oh, maybe. Oh, can you see part of it? Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rows down
1, 2, 3,
is part
4,
of it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In the middle?
Yeah, do you see octopus hugging
Yes.
the? That
Yeah.
might be it. At least
I
that's
see
where
the
he
suction
grabs the.
cups. Yeah. And his eyeballs moving around and he's just
Yeah. So they reposted it, but when I posted it like 2 or 3 years ago, it went viral. But
I'm
yeah, it
looking
was
at
so
this thing.
hilarious. Me and my dive buddy, we were so shocked.
Yeah,
We
because
started laughing so hard at our regulators, we almost drowned. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
is it going to be in this clip?
I think so. I'm not sure I'm not
'Cause
sure.
right now it went off the camera to the left. Like I see it still like hanging out. Is there a way you can fast forward on the clips? No, not
They
really.
might have cut it for Instagram. So I might have
Well, that's
to.
like that would have been the best part. I want to see a angry octopus throwing stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure how good the video was on that, but you can see it like when we were watching. He just had he couldn't get the camera, so he pushed it and just reached in his hole and went. Eh. It was
That's
hilarious.
awesome. That is awesome. Like that's something you like picture like a monkey doing. Like and
Yeah,
that like
exactly.
I feel like I'm almost wondering like too like oceanographers and people that study study like octopuses like if they know if that's like something in their behavior where like
Well, they know that they're super smart. I think as far as I know, they're the smartest thing in the ocean.
that's what
So I'm
I've
sure,
heard.
I'm sure they have them using tools and doing all kinds of weird stuff,
Right.
opening jar lids.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I
Wait,
like.
what?
Yeah, I've seen experiments where they teach them how to open jar lids to get the food, like
Oh wow.
twisting.
Right. They can twist it and hold it and everything.
Yeah, I
I
don't
could
know
get
how
an
they do.
octopus in my kitchen to open up the pickle jar. If my wife can't do it, be like, here, octopus, open this for me. Just sitting there.
Yeah, they're hilarious. And then here in Philippines, we
Oh,
got really rare ones, like really tiny, like I don't know if you can see my screen, but like 2-inch tall,
yeah,
whatever. I don't know if you're
yeah.
still on Instagram, but that video right next to it is a bobtail squid, and they're so hilarious. They I don't know if you hold on. Can you see my screen? They get in the sand
I,
and they go like this until they're totally buried, and all you can see is their little
yeah.
eyes poking out of the sand. all you can see is two little eyes, and they think they're hidden.
Yeah,
And if
right.
like if the sand falls on their eye, they get one little tentacle and go and
Oh,
clean
just
their
like,
eye.
oh, it's
So
like
it's
it makes you
hilarious.
think of like SpongeBob SquarePants or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I want to say hello to Need Gore. Need Gore, what's going on, buddy? I'm glad you're here. And we also got Grog the Devourer. Hey, Winning Image is here. Tell her about the peace dollars I was telling you about.
Um, Winning Image. Did you got you have all the peace dollars? Did you get the uh? Stormy said there's a air one where they made "In God We Trust" too big, like they
Yeah,
did it
the
on
word
purpose.
God is yeah, the word God is like double the height in comparison with the other words in We Trust. So I think I got it through Modern Coin Mart, the notification today, Winning Image. So you definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, they
Uh,
showed me some
Gui-
errors that are like
Guido,
six figures.
oh really?
Yeah.
Guido says snails can do algebra, and snails. Then, dude, you should get a snail to tutor you because you really need some help.
If you get tutored by a snail, you got issues.
Barbara says Guido too funny. They do it very slowly.
She thinks she has that coin.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the word God. Oh, we think we have one. Yeah, the word God is like extra polished or raised or whatever the term was used in the modern coin. I get the emails from Bold, Provident, Atmex, JM, Modern Coin Mart, Westminster. So I'm getting all these things. Guido, you are a slow learner indeed. I should.
Jellyfish can see the future. I used to have a scar from a jellyfish for like 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Do you
like one
remember
tentacle
what I
stuck
said?
on me.
Do you remember what I told you? The scariest experience I had scuba diving for me, and you said, "Oh, that's nothing."
I
Do you
thought
remember what my
didn't you
story
say it
was?
was bull sharks or tiger sharks? I
Bull
can't
shark.
remember now.
Yep. Okay, you remembered. You're listening. I'm going to quiz you from time to time to see if you're actually listening to me.
Well, that's not gonna go good.
It's all right, bro. So I'm just playing with you. Slow down, Guido. Um, let's see. Yeah, winning. I'm curious if you have one, by the way.
Yeah, they're
Uh,
gonna do a whole series. I like those educational, especially I'm looking for series to collect myself. So I just
I
put a
know
bid on
you.
one after our chat. I put a bid on one, but it's like $30 though for MS 65. I'm gonna
For
try to
what?
get all
For a peace
piece
color?
like a. I think it's a 1923, and my guess is that's the most
Valuable?
no, the least valuable, like
Oh, minted.
the most popular.
So if I can't open a drawer, should I call an octopus? It's exactly right, Guido. Stormy puked and wet his pants, says Terry.
I've puked underwater.
I told you I did too.
Yeah, I was super hungover in Mozambique, and we went diving, and I puked in the water, and then you get all these tiny fish like
Yep, they
swarming
come and
you,
eat it. They come and eat
trying
it.
to. Yeah.
I told you that with my story was that I was already seasick to begin with, back rolled into the water, and I took like a major gulp of seawater, and then the speedboat that brought us off, like the gas fumes were just putting around, and so I was inhaling that, and then
Oh,
once we,
I know exactly what you mean. I get
oh,
seasick.
oh, yeah, I didn't take my Dramamine, I didn't take any Sudafed, and the boat, the exhaust, and it's just like the it's just like just going in my face. Um, it was just terrible.
Uh, yeah, I get uh, what's a different word than the S word? I get grief all the time because I'm a professional diver. I have over almost 1,200 dives, and I still get seasick all the time.
Oh man,
They're like,
and you never take Dramamine or anything like that.
oh yeah, what I remember. Some countries don't have it. Some, Well, so what I remember, I do.
It's
'Cause I hate
terrible.
boat rides.
Seasickness is the worst too.
And I've taken the longest overland journeys in the world, and I still get car sick like on a 5 minute taxi ride sometimes.
Oh,
Like
really?
my girl's like, I don't understand you. You've done it all kinds of transportation. You get boat sick and car sick like all the time. It's weird.
You need to start carrying Dramamine and Sudafed around, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to. Now I keep forgetting or whatever. Uh, Somebody just asked me a question. Now I can't remember.
Aaron Krause says, "Does anybody know the tap trick to break the seal on a sticky lid? I take the end of a butter knife, the handle part, and I just go tap, 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 and rotate the jar. That's what I do. Smash the edge with the backside of a heavy knife," says Meat Man, Meat Man. Yep, see? He says
Ozzy,
smash it, though. Go ahead.
Ozzy is asking about the birds of paradise.
Do you own those?
No, I
How about the
I've been
three?
going
Go ahead.
I've been going back and forth on the Birds of Paradise because I'm looking for more series, and there's something I don't like about Birds of Paradise and the wedge-tail eagles, and they're confusing. So I looked at all the years, and because I want to see when they start to see if I could get them all, and
Yeah.
half of them are the same. They don't change every year, and they don't stay the same every year. So I don't remember what years, but like 16 and 17 are the exact same design, and then 17, 18 are the exact same, but different than the first two. It was really confusing. I'm like, this is stupid, because I shouldn't be confused. I
Right.
should just. So I don't feel like it's a series that people are gonna. I really liked them, so I thought I was gonna get into it, but I want ones that either change every year or they're the same every year, but not like random. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
was like, what? I already looked at this one. I already got this in my. But then it was a different year, but the same design. I was like, well, that's confusing. It's stupid. So I talked to Perth Mint on Instagram. We had like a
Okay.
long conversation, and because, like I said, I'm looking for a series that I can finish. I just finished the koalas in MS70, and
Jesus.
I'm thinking about the kookaburras. But so I asked him, can you give me information on the emus, the swans,
Are you gonna get the three-legged emu?
I got it, man. Go look at my last Instagram post.
Did you? Okay.
Check it out. You're
Let me,
gonna.
is it MS70?
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
figured it would be.
They said
I
4,000 only in the world, and who knows how many? Probably not very many MS70s. 1,000. So the
that's,
emus are already. Now I have all the emus in MS70 plus the air. But anyway, so I asked them about the emus, the swans, the marvels, the what else? Basically all their ones.
I'm waiting on my I'm waiting on my Spider-Man from Guido. Guido said he got me one.
Yeah, I seen a really. I bid on one, but I didn't win. So, anyways, I asked them, and they said they don't own the emus or the swans or the wedge-tails or the marvels, any of that, and they would give me zero information. They basically have a giant client that orders them on demand, and they sell them. So it's technically Perth Mint, but it's some other company. They own, Perth does the kangaroos, koalas, kookaburras, and whatever. So as their own, and so
Right.
they did confirm that those are going for a long time. So those are definitely ones to keep, because now I only have to get one every year.
Yeah. And so your koalas, the koalas date back to where?
07.
07. So how
Yeah.
much is just like a regular koala, not graded, but let's say it was brilliant uncirculated? Like how much would an 07?
In the 20s? Oh, 07. I don't know. $40, 40 or 50.
So that's not that bad.
No, I think my my MS-70 was only 150, maybe 100. I
Right.
think it was 100, but now they're going on like 150, 200 already on eBay. And
Yeah.
then you can get an MS-70 2019 for like $50 right now.
How much?
$50
50.
for a new one.
Ozzy's asking if you have the error emu, and yeah, Ozzy, World Stalker said that he has it, that he posted it on his Instagram.
Go check my Instagram because NGC even acknowledged the error, so I was like, yes, it's gonna make it so valuable.
What's the most valuable coin you have?
Who knows? Probably one of those. I have one from the Poland mint, so like $300 or $400.
The that ultra high relief one that you were showing us, the antique.
Yeah,
those are awesome. How many of those did they make? Like not how many?
No, thousands. They have a lot of series. I can't afford any of them. Like the 12 Labors of Hercules that with gold inlay. It's insane. And then they have the Evolution series with all those fossils and weird stuff. Yeah, really, really sweet. But nobody can afford those. They're strictly long-term investment coins.
Yeah.
Literally, I see them at like maybe the month they come out for 300 or something, and then literally within 6 months they're double on eBay. So you'd have to be quick to make a profit or long term.
I don't have the knowledge nor the time to be a flipper. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you really got to know your stuff.
Yeah,
you got to be able to time things the right way. You have to have enough volume of product that you could flip in order to, because if not every single one is going to make a big profit. Like it's just like a whole other aspect of the whole thing that I can't really.
Yeah, I probably have the knowledge, but I'm not in the States. It's too expensive to do if you're not in the States. Ask Silver Limeade. He's in Ireland. That's still a first world country.
Right.
So imagine the shipping to Philippines, Thailand, wherever I'm at, it's impossible. And then sending it to NGC to get graded, any of that stuff.
Right.
So I'm just a long term. I'm basically saving for retirement.
What's up, Clinton S?
Clinton, somebody asked a question. I can't remember. What's the most valuable currency I have? You mean besides? You mean like paper money? I know I have the 100 trillion. I should go get some because I have some with me. But the $100 trillion Zimbabwe notes.
Yeah.
Stormy. I have 3 of those and with consecutive serial numbers. So they're going for like $150 each.
But you're a trillionaire, so you don't want to sell them.
Yeah, imagine I got those in Zimbabwe for $20 a piece, which I thought was a lot because it was just a souvenir to me. But now they're going for hundreds of dollars on eBay. Hundreds because it's uncirculated, like perfect condition. So that was a really good investment. And then I got one thing I like about Philippines is the money. There's a lot of collectors in Philippines and a lot of history, like World War II guerrilla note, Japanese invasion notes, and stuff like that. So I have some really, really valuable guerrilla notes. I think I have one. So when Japan invaded the Philippines, they took all the banks and burned all the money and instituted their own currency. So I have that currency from Japan. And then when America beat the Japanese out of Philippines, MacArthur with the fleet, he brought one of the boats full of money. So they replaced all the Japanese money. So Philippines has crazy history. So it went from it went from Spanish currency when Spain owned Philippines,
right,
to U.S. currency when America owned Philippines, to Filipino currency when America gave them their independence, and then Japanese currency when they took over, and then American currency when we took over again, and then now it's back to Filipino. So you can imagine there's a lot of crazy rare stuff for
A lot
that
of back and
collectors love.
forth.
Yeah, a lot of cool coins, and there's some leper colonies. I have a whole leper colony collection from the 30s that when the states owned Philippines, they set up a leper colony, and they made their own
Yeah,
currency so that nobody would leave.
right.
So I have all those. Those are
Lepers.
pretty valuable.
I wouldn't want to
She
touch
did.
that money.
I've heard that one before. I think I did a video on those.
You're like, hey,
It's really
here, I've got I've got this leper money.
yeah.
You might hold it and your wrist might fall off, but hey.
I did. They're not worth a lot, but I have a huge collection of 1919 World War One Austrian notes, the
Nice.
nut guilds. They're only worth like $1 to $5 each, but I have thousands of them.
Huh.
I tried to get all because Germany nut guilds are really popular.
Yeah.
I mean, there's millions of them. So Austrian ones are less popular and more rare. So I try to get all of the ones I could find, and I try to get sets. Every denomination from one city, not just like random stuff. So by themselves, they're not worth a lot. But is World Stalker a Filipino?
I mean,
Do I look Filipino?
I was gonna say it, but
I think you missed the whole conversation, but basically,
You
I'm a
did.
world traveler with my business, and I just happen to be in Philippines at the moment. And my fiance is Filipino, so we're getting married here, and then we'll hit the road again.
And he happens to be one of the 350 members of Manny Pacquiao's entourage. In case you were wondering, PMU, where have you seen him? He's the priest that tells everybody to kneel.
No, I'm the bouncer that smacks people if they don't kneel when Manny's
Kneel.
praying.
Yeah, you just go around and
No,
smack
half the
them.
time Manny's the one praying. The priest says kneel, and then he like watches everybody, and Manny prays. He's a super odd dude, man. He's on every billboard in the country. Like people don't care about fighting. They don't care about sports. But when Manny Pacquiao is fighting, it's like there's no business going on. There's no. If you can find a taxi, he's watching the game. He's watching the fight while they drive. Like nobody cares about sports unless Manny Pacquiao is fighting. And then you'll see like 12-year-old girls huddled around TV. You'll see.
You cut out again. World Stalker, you cut out. He cut out.
Angelina Jolie, but there's not one
Oh, there
single
you
person in the entire country that doesn't like Manny Pacquiao.
You cut out for a little bit there.
So I just went
But
on a rant to myself.
you went on a rant and you came on with, and there's a lot of girls that like him or something.
Yeah, God. Yeah, so even girls that hate boxing, hate sports, when Manny Pacquiao's fighting, you'll see them like huddled around TV and yay, like they're just super patriotic and like, you know what I mean? So now, if I ever the first thing, if I get a taxi, hey, where are you from? From the States. You like Mayweather, huh? I'm like, no, no. It's like, okay, you better not, or you're getting out of my taxi. Like they're so passionate, and yeah, it's hilarious.
It's like a cult following.
I mean, the whole country shuts down. They'll set up TVs outside on the street and just have like groups of people sitting around it watching the fights.
Right. It's actually though for me, dude, it's getting late. I've been going since 8:30. So I'm getting tired here. So I've gone over 2 hours now, almost 2.5 hours wearing this helmet on my head.
We're gonna give
So
40. We're getting you 50 hours today. 50 hours watch time.
I need to hit the bed here, man. I'm beat. But dude, about time I had you on here. Glad to finally have you. And he just left the room. He flipping just left. Okay, he's like, well, screw this. I'm leaving. I'm not going to have you tell me goodnight. I'm leaving. Well, with that, everybody, thank you so much once again for hanging around with me. I appreciate it. I had a great time with all of you. And everybody, have a great night. Long live the Empire.